what's going on, guys? We need to talk for a brief second. I've been gone for about a month. I left my laptop out in the rain and I essentially destroyed it. So I've been trying to get my hands on a new laptop, so that's why I haven't been posting to my main channel. I do have a second channel, but I always kind of find it weird to promote my second channel on my main channel, which is more like crime and serious topic related now. It is linked down below if you want to check it out, because there's a lot of like behind the scenes, and I've been posting much more often on there than I have here. Today I just wanted to kind of do a quick update video, let you guys know what's been going on the past month, but also talk briefly about the Liam Payne death that happened recently. It's always shocking, especially when a celebrity, especially a young celebrity, passes away. I was never personally a fan of One Direction. By the time that they had formed as a band, I was a little bit older, so I had kind of missed that real popularity. There's lots of conspiracies still being pushed out as to what happened. I can't say that. TMZ had released a photo, which has been since taken down, showing the deceased body. Now, they did not show his entire body, but there were recognizable tattoos in the video of Liam, so you could tell it was him. The thing is, this tragedy happened in Argentina, and their rules of publicity and this news going out is a little bit different than the States. So this news spread like wildfire. I believe I heard allegations that people knew through the WhatsApp before even it reached major news outlets in the country. I've seen TikToks of fans and even what looks like his father visiting the hotel and the memorial that they have set up for Liam. In this video, I want to briefly talk about, though, the other picture that was released. Basically, it was the crime scene and what was found in the hotel room in Argentina. Now, again, it's alleged that Liam either fell or jumped or possibly was pushed from the third-story floor of his hotel. There's been allegations that there were signs that he did not seem to brace for impact when he fell. No signs of like putting your hands up or protect your face or anything like that. What looks like a desk in his hotel room, you see a lamp, you see a lighter, you see a whole bunch of aluminum foil pieces. There is what looks like the top of a Coke can that's burnt. You can see soot. And I had a lengthy conversation with somebody who, how do I put this? I actually showed the picture to somebody who might have a really good idea of what was going on in the picture. I had no experience with any of these types of things, so before I drew my own conclusions, he gave me a really good insight into what we might be looking at in the picture. Can't say the name of it, but it rhymes with Crystal Beth, and we believe that's what he was taking. The aluminum foil was used. I'm going to have him talk in the background real quick and explain what we saw in the picture, because there was even in the picture a Dove box that was empty of the soap. And to me, I was like, why would there be a Dove box here? And you can explain.
So I'll take it from here. There, in the picture, there was also a cut off top of a soda can. And it had a lot of scorched residue on it, which basically implies that that was the means of cooking up the you-know-what. And then there was a straw next to it, which would then inhale the smoke that came from cooking up that substance. The Dove box, which was right next to it, a crushed soap box, was used to hold the can as a means of an intermediary between the heat of the can itself and the lighter that it was cooking with. So that was like his glove, or his way of making sure his fingers didn't get burnt. But with that much tin foil and that much residue, it's beyond, you can speculate, and it's alleged, but it kind of paints a pretty picture for yourself what and how he was going about having a night of, dare I say, debauchery. We don't know, but
there was also pictures where there was a picture of his television that was also smashed in, and we know by using that kind of substance, it's euphoric, but there was also allegations that, or there was transcripts released of even the hotel employees. It was translated for us, but they were basically talking about a guest who he was disturbing the peace, basically. He was being rowdy, he was being loud, he was being boisterous. And do we know if this was Liam Payne at the moment that they were speaking of? I'm not entirely sure. But I had also heard that there was a possibility that he wanted to go swimming and he wasn't allowed to go into the swimming pool of the hotel due to being overly inebriated. Thank you. And therefore may have jumped from the third floor thinking he could land in the pool because that's where the deceased body was found, near the pool. Now that's he can't come back and tell us what actually happened. We can only really speculate from there.
But if allegedly, if you're under that much influence of that specific substance, and again, sad to say, you know, I live my youth, you have this overwhelming sense of invincibility, that you are completely euphoric, that nothing can hurt you, nothing can touch you. You could walk through a wall, you could literally do anything. So having that be the case, if that was what he was doing, I could assess the fact that he thought maybe he could fly, maybe he could reach the pool, maybe he was invincible in that moment. And sadly, we saw how that turned out.
We even discussed lightly the aspect of not only having that euphoric, almost superhuman feeling after taking these substances, but also combine that with being a celebrity. Just the pure ego. I cannot think of damn words today. Complex.
To fly through the air, walk on water, you can't be touched, nothing can stop you. Look, you're on top of the world, right?
Maybe it just enhanced that.
And if alcohol was also possibly in mix, then you have this synergistic sort of aspect in your mind, like I can do anything, nothing's gonna hurt me, nothing can touch me. Watch this. I mean, he punched his TV. We saw that from something broke the TV.
Right, and I'm not sure if alcohol was confirmed to be mixed. I mean, if those phone calls were made by the employees talking about Liam, then they were talking about him being far too intoxicated. Now, if he's going to then mix alcohol with Crystal Beth and then this complex, I can see that very much being a possibility. I don't know if he lost consciousness after he jumped. I'm not sure. We're just going to have to see what comes from this. Regardless, it's extremely sad. I know he has family that he is leaving behind. I hope that we can give this family the closure and the respect that they need as well to grieve. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, please leave a like. I am so happy to be back on my main channel making more content for you guys. Please consider subscribing if you don't want to miss any new videos, and I will see you guys in my next one.